All right. Thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful broadcast and welcome once again on JCTV Africa. Right. The topic today is, should Nelson Chamisa dump Triple C? And I'll tell you three things that are very, very crucial and the very, very important points that needs to be looked at. I've seen Comrade Marist, I've seen Tino Mambeo saying that it's time to dump the Triple C party since there's contestation over the logo, contestation over a number of things. Here is the issue is, first of all, it would be futile for Triple C to dump, or Nelson Chamisa to dump Triple C and form another party. Why? Though it will be important. Why? Because they don't have arms of intelligence to be able to tell who is for them and who is not for them. This is the main challenge that Triple C has. And right now, I want to tell you something that is very, very crucial. And I know Triple C people, they don't love to hear this. The people that are on top, or that are the top advisors of Nelson Chamisa, most of them, they are liars. They are actually working with ZANU-PF. One good example that I'm going to give you, which is very, very important, and I want you to go and question this for yourself. Advocate Thabani Mpofu. I want you to, there was an article that was written by Kerina Ujate, which says that Advocate Thabani Mpofu has got issues with SARS. You can go and check it out on Twitter. And it pointed a number of things that leaves Thabani Mpofu being a compromised person for Triple C or to advise Nelson Chamisa. Why? Because he has lost many cases, one being that one of 2018. He lost that case. You can call the courts captured, but he lost that case because he failed to do the basic thing that a lawyer does. And number two, he lost many cases. He lost 23 cases that he contested in court when Nelson Chamisa wanted to fight with Douglas Monzor. 23 out of 24. And the Supreme Court appeal over the MPs, he lost it again. And you saw the other interview that we did with Douglas Monzor. You can tell that it's a question that you need to ask yourself. Is he working to advance the desires of Nelson Chamisa? Is he working against Nelson Chamisa? What advice is he giving him? And is it that he is the only sharpest lawyer that Nelson Chamisa can turn to? That's the question. And number two, the other people that are inside on the same point, the other people that are inside Triple C, the fact that you had Nelson Chamisa planning with Sengezo Tshabangu, the inception of Triple C, tells you a very big question, that these are the people that started with Nelson Chamisa in the Triple C that are now betraying him like this. The question now is, how is he going to filter the person that are in for him or that are not for him? Right. Then the issue now is, it's not about all of that. It's about building a robust organization as well. Building a robust organization. How do you build a robust organization? You build a robust organization by understanding how the politics works. The challenge that you find with fighting with the liberation movements is the fact that most of the people that are fighting these liberation movements have never been part of their system. They don't understand the system. The challenge that we have with that is, you have powerful system fighting against a military system. Because believe it or not, ZANU-PF operates from a military point of view. That's why their structures are impenetrable, because it operates from the cell to the branch to the district to the province and going up. All this well-oiled machine has been working for the past 43 years. The district chairperson is known. If he's removed, there's another one that is put. All these things, they are there in place. They've been, and people are taught all this. Not having a system that can, one, channel the structures, make up the structures, strengthen the structures, give a roadmap to the structures, you are planning to fail. There is no way that you are going to fight against these great movements and win, because they'll always outsmart you. Having all these structures, that's what it is important to have structures. If Nelson Chamisa is not going to have structures, how is he going to know who is working against him? How is he going to know? Because now you are just assuming, because there are people that can come and give you false intelligence and you cannot see it or yourself on the ground. The fact that you could not pick up Sengezo Tshabangu, you could not pick up Jonathan Moy, you could not pick up Advocate Falkram the Pith, all these are some of the things that I believe they will be futile if he starts, because he's still starting on the wrong path, with the wrong people, with the wrong strategy, with the wrong move. Then secondly, the reason why it will be very difficult for Nelson Chamisa to start a new party or to abandon is the issue of accountability. Right now, he has to account for people on Twitter, and people ask him, did you receive anything from EU? He should not be answering those questions. Those questions should be directed to, say, the Treasury General, Secretary General, or whoever is in the party should be able to avail that information to the people. Because transparency in an organization is all about gazetting what you have done, talking to the people, what is the plan of action. All the members from the cell up to the national level, there should be a well-oiled machine that can be able to communicate with one voice. I spoke about this in the other video, and I said, you look at ZANU-PF, they have that structure that has been working for many years, and it continues to reinvent itself. Now they've introduced Farakash that are defeating the same opposition on Twitter. It has introduced influencers that are coming to influence people on the ground. You look at all those apparatus that the ruling party is using, and you are trying to beat that same apparatus. Because if you have failed once, you've failed twice, you've failed thrice and fourth, and you continue using the same strategy, it means you are insane. Jumping from one party to the other will not solve the problem, but fixing the problem is the ultimate solution. Then number 3, you should work with the genuine opposition leaders who have been inside the opposition. For example, the likes of all these people, they understand how the movement goes. But however, you must be able to pick up the people that are able, not to pick up people that are loyal. You see what happened with Julius Malema? He picked up people that are able. Look at Dalimpofu. He looked at Mbuyisen Ndlovu. You look at Sinawa Tambo. You look at even the likes of Godfrey Gadi. You look at the likes of Floyd Shivambu. All these luminaries that you find in EFF and the people that are joining that are coming from ANC, all these people that are coming, they are coming when there is a structure. There is a structure that teaches the ideologies of EFF. Even they do lectures. When last did you hear Triple C doing lectures to the young people? Because remember, right now, if we get to 28, the young people are not going to vote. They'll tell you, why are we supposed to vote? If ZANU-PF comes and present their ideology, they say, look guys, we've been under sanctions and let's vote for us, we'll change. They'll be hopeful that ZANU-PF will change. But is that so? If the party fails to inculcate its ideologies to the grassest of the grassest roots, I don't know if that's the proper English, to the grassroots level of people and to the youngest people, then you have a problem of people just joining the bandwagon of what they see on Twitter or what they see on their streets. All that is needed. You need able people. You need people that can communicate effectively to the masses on the ground, whether it's Triple C, whether it's whatever they want to form. Or if these corners are not covered, if they don't do all these things that they've been doing during the time of MDC and just form a normal political party. They set up structures, but they don't put modern systems that are able to transform the party into a vibrant party. To be difficult. And my biggest fear is there's going to come another form of opposition. And there are people that are breathing on the neck of Nelson Chamisa. We're just waiting for an opportunity that one day people are going to say, we're fed up with him. And then that person is going to rise up and form a vibrant opposition that people are going to follow. And it will be, they would have marked all the mistakes that the opposition have done, mistakes that Nelson Chamisa have done, and the lack of accountability of whereby there are no structures, because all these questions that you find Nelson Chamisa answering, he's not supposed to be answering them. If there is a system that can be able to answer, what is the role of Tendai Biti? What's the role of Charlton Wind? What's the role of this one? What's the role of this one? There won't be mudslinging and non-calling that we are seeing being thrown around. That is my submission. This is what I feel. This is what I believe Nelson Chamisa should do. Starting a new party will not cut it, but starting a new strategy that is premised around building a strong organization, not building around an individual. Because it must be known that even if Nelson Chamisa is not there, there must be a vibrant party that can still continue, a vibrant system that has been built around that can still continue even in his absence. That is very, very important. Otherwise, he's building castles in the air, and they will come and be decimated by a flick from ZANU-PF, and the whole deck of cards will crumble. But those are my thoughts. What do you think about the plan to disengage, pull out from parliament, and all these things, and start a new party? What is your thoughts on that? All that in the comment section, and I'll see you on the next video.